the 255 million rand Free State Asbestos Case against former Premier Magashule and 18 others has been postponed to the 14th of June. What typically happens, we're seeing now, is that many of these, let's call them prominent accused persons, are using these court proceedings to sometimes address some of their supporters. And it seems the situation is no different outside court today. That's where we find our Makgala, Masiteng, who's been watching developments and joins us now live. And Makgala, a show of support for the former Premier of the Free State, which I suppose has very little to do with the case itself.
Thank you very much, Ayanda. I'm actually struggling to hear you, but yes, of course, I am standing with the former Premier of the Free State, Magashule, after that postponement to 14th of June. But you remember he did indicate earlier on that he was expecting postponement in any way. So we are standing with him right now. How are you feeling? The case has been postponed again.
14 June, another postponement. This year, it's almost 4 years now. And in the media, Magashule charged with corruption, money laundering, 250 million. If you go to the indictment, oversight. I have not stolen even 1 cent. That's why this case is a waste of time. It's just to keep me busy here. And you can link it with the American embassy, the American spies within the ANC.
Okay, let's talk about this postponement. Is it not working in your favor in a way? Because if it was continuing, you will be here in court most of the time, not being able to go on the ground and speak to the people, of course, in preparation for next month elections.
Well, the ACT, African Congress for Transformation, is a party not of Magashule. It has leaders, and they are starting the campaign tomorrow here in Bloemfontein without us. And we said, well done. Good job, the Eastern Cape. We are even contesting by-election in Alwal North this month. So ACT is the people's organization. Yes. But it's an advantage at the same time because now it gives me more time to focus on election. Yes. And you're going to see me on the ground. You're going to see ACT in action.
Talk to us about your membership. Of course, the party is new, but we've seen you on the ground most of the time. I've spotted some of the former mayors and former speakers of the ANC also joining forces with you. Talk to us about that.
Well, a lot of them are still within the ANC. We have actually said, stay there. Yes. You will work, and you'll see even the public servants, they are afraid to come out, municipal workers. We are now going to make a call to doctors, nurses, policemen, soldiers, public servants, everybody now. It is time for them to decide and choose a party which is going to care about them, especially black people, in particular Africans, and generally blacks, colored Indians. This is their party, and white Democrats. So we want everybody, the marginalized, students, those doctors who are unemployed, those social workers who are unemployed. Load shedding, you don't see it now. You're not going to see it. Come elections, after voting, you'll then see load shedding. So people must not be deceived by what is happening now. It's deliberate, and people are panicking. They are employing people, and we have said if you are employed by government, get into the job, but go and vote ACT.
Talk to us about that, because I'm taking it as a strategy where you're saying that some of the people you have said to them, they must still stay in the ANC in the meantime.
A lot of them, big, so big names or whatever, known names. They are staying there, and they must stay there and eat this thing within. And then all black progressive parties must come together, whether it's UDM, whether it's President Zuma, the MK, whether it's EFF, whether it's ATM, whether it's PAC, whether it's AZAPO. This is the time for us to unite and take over power, because this elections is wafa wafa. It's wafa wafa. Black people, you can't be deceived again. This is the time to vote for the right party. Especially in the Free State, you must kick out this party and vote a African Congress for Transformation.
Talk to us. I'm hearing you talking about some of the political parties that you're saying must join forces. I remember earlier on you have indicated before rather that you will be joining forces with the likes of the former president Jacob Zuma. What is happening on the ground right now?
Yeah, people are tired of the ANC and they want alternatives. So we are saying we are alternative. Everybody says we are alternative. We are just saying the only parties to vote for is ACT. If you don't vote ACT, why do you want to vote any other person? But if you vote others, you have MK, you have UDM, you have ATM, you have black parties which has always represented the interest of our people. Yeah, but at the head is African Congress for Transformation. So please don't be deceived. Vote for this party.
But many will have questioned that, and you are saying now that they must vote for ACT, but you were once part of the ANC, and there are a lot of issues that are still outstanding. Why should they trust you when you say they must vote ACT and that things will be different?
Because the ANC is captured. Can't you see the Americans have captured the ANC? What do they want at the ANC embassies? Who's collecting money from there? Yeah? Can't you see? Can't you see the corruption which is happening now? And people are quiet about corruption. Can't you see? They now want to buy people. They give them food parcels. They now give them 350. They now give them this and that. Can't you see that they are employing people? So yes, get the work. Never vote them. Vote ACT.
What is it that you will do that is different?
We're going to act against load shedding. We're going to act against education exclusion. We're going to act against poverty. We're going to act against privatization. We're going to act against human trafficking. We're going to act against water shedding. All these things. We're going to act against drugs. And our T-shirts at the back tells us we're going to act against corruption. Because I'm not corrupt. People who are corrupt, I think that corruption will come out. It's a matter of time. Yeah.
You kept indicating now in our conversation that there's the sort of some kind of relationship of spying between the ANC and the US embassy. Is that in relation to Muradi Cholota being arrested?
What a coincidence. What a coincidence. Muradi Cholota was supposed to be a state witness against me. She has agreed. Suddenly, Muradi Cholota is an accused. Suddenly, there is an audio where Muradi Cholota is trying to say, lie about Magashule implicated. Muradi Cholota refused. Those things will appear in court. They are there. They're gonna be exposed. What has Muradi Cholota done when they said is a state witness? Now he's an accused. It's just torturing her and torturing her and torturing her. I think God must protect her wherever she is. Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us. I want to bring in Ntate Bening Tlemeza. I see you are here. The last time when my colleague called you and spoke about why are you here, you said you were busy with your businesses. You were just passing by. But I see you are here today. So what are you doing this time around?
We are talking about the past. Now I'm here to support the President General Magashule. So we're here, we're behind him. Remember now, we're facing election now. And I want to say to the people of this country, the elephant is down now. Yes. They must vote for ACT. Yeah. Abantu mabanganyamazeli. Kudala behleli kule ntambo ibapophileyo ngoku mabavoteli ACT in the whole country. Yeah. Will be supporting him until we finish this oversight issue. This is oversight. I never saw such a charge. I was heading hawks. I never investigated a person for oversight. You could see that justice now is very, very selective in this country.
So does that mean you are confident that come the trial, Ace Magashule will be vindicated?
I'm very, very, very confident he's going to just move out from this plot.
Thank you very much. That is the former head of the Hawks, Beninkle Meza, here standing together with the former Premier of the Free State, Ace Magashule. Of course, he has indicated that they will be going on the ground doing their door-to-door campaigns. They are confident that they will be able to perform well come those elections, and also indicating that obviously they are willing to work with other parties. Still, again, indicating working together with the former President Jacob Zuma on this matter.